Hey everybody, it's Array Keyblade here. We're bringing you a dual comm with Avenge Automnes on our thoughts and opinions on the GAO Ultimate Edition beta.
What's up, guys?
There's Mark, or Automnes.
I kind of cut you there, but that's
yeah,
cool.
it happens. Oh well. But, alright, so basically to start this first off, big game coming back that's been remastered in my opinion. Basically, it's the game that started a franchise. Deniably one of the best, if not the best, game for the Xbox 360, comparable to, Halo and Call of Duty, because Gears is really, it's a different genre kind of game, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like when they started it, nobody was really doing third-person shooters or like kind of horror and really dark. It was really like one of the first in that style, and it's really nice to have it remastered and a little bit, just so more people know about it, the new generation.
Exactly. And it's big. I mean, it's big coming over to the Xbox One, because, I mean, a lot of players and stuff upgraded their console and only kept their 360s around for, Gears 1, Gears 2, Gears 3, and we won't mention Judgment because that's not a Gears game, so.
Too, like, there's the opposite too. Like, I didn't really have an Xbox One because I only played Gears, and then when I saw the beta started last Monday, I just went to Best Buy and bought an Xbox One just for that.
Alrighty, now let's go right onto the topic about the remaster, this beta. In my opinion, it is beautiful. It is a breathtaking game. In my opinion, this is how Gears should look, to a T.
Yeah, I really agree with that, and I think we'll see more during the campaign, because there's some really good, the maps, they're nice, but it's multiplayer maps. It's not a campaign, so it's gonna be even more nicer, more beautiful during the campaign for sure.
The one thing that I have noticed that I do hate, compared to the Xbox 360 version of GAO 1, compared to the Xbox One version of it, is the reticule bloom for the sniper rifle. I cannot tell you how many times could have had a clip going, but the bloom takes so long to shrink or to quickly come together that the bullet will just vary, and you're just like, okay, can you please speed that up so that way it shrinks a little bit quicker, kind of like because in GAO 1 on the 360, I don't think there was a bloom. There was no reticule.
Yeah, I don't think there was one at all. But I think it's good to have it on the Lancer, for example. That's kind of cool to have, but on the sniper it's a little bit too intense. Maybe have it, but as you said, it would shrink a little bit faster. That'd be good. I played multiplayer maybe 4 months before GAO 2 got out, so I kind of played it, but it's really not the one I'm most comfortable with. So there's a bunch of things that I feel they really were like loyal to the original game, like with the movement and all. But I really like, and it's easier for me that they a little bit tweaked it to the Gears of War 3 flavor. So I don't know if you agree with those changes or not.
Honestly, the one thing that made me kind of off-put about GAO 1, it was the GAO 1 movement and a little bit of the graphics. It's just because it felt so blocky. It just felt like your character just felt so bulky. And I understand, I've played all the Gears. I started off on Gears 1, went to Gears 2, then Gears 3. And I will personally say that multiplayer-wise, I liked GAO 3's movement and graphics. But with this beta, I have had no problem, taking how I played in Gears 3 and adjusting it to play this beta. And I mean, it doesn't feel, I still feel blocky, but at the same time, it sticks so close to the original gameplay of GAO 1, I'm not complaining. I mean, I've had no problems with this beta. I cannot say hardly anything negative. I can count the things negative about this beta on one hand and still have fingers to spare. That is how good I think this beta is compared to the original GAO 1. Now, I've talked to a couple of other GAO 1 players, and they absolutely hate this beta, and I can understand why, because it's still true to GAO 1. but it's drifting over towards a Gal 3 setting. And you don't want that. This is a remastered of the original. This is the game that kickstarted, as we said earlier, a franchise. This game started it all. We don't want too much changes. The people that I see wanting changes are the kids that are playing Gal 3 and Gal 2 and Judgment. This game is not for them. This is for the hardcore Gal 1 players. The beta is good. Don't drift to Gal 3. If you're going to keep TDM, people are iffy about it. I agree, yeah, it wasn't in the original Gal, but I would rather have TDM than be stuck in XE or something, Warzone.
That nobody plays.
Well, not that nobody plays.
For example,
like if they didn't have TDM in Gal 1, kids would be so horrible that you could be the best player on your team, but you cannot carry a team. I would rather have a chance to at least keep the game close with TDM than I would to lose every round because of bad teammates or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. And one thing though, I think map-wise, it was really more designed for execution. There's maps like Gold Rush, for example. It's an alright map. For execution, it'll be cool. Like, I remember playing it on Gal 2. It was on a good map for execution, but at TDM it's kind of annoying because spawns are so isolated from the rest of the map that people can have T-bow grenades and boom shot, and you can't get out of the map. And
another thing that I do kind of hate is but it's mostly the sound. Like in Gal 1, you could hear somebody revving the chainsaw or running. In this, you can't hear the chainsaw rev. You can't hear the people running up on you.
You said it, like, the biggest flaw in the beta is pretty much the sound. The chainsaw, but the ambient sound. Someone walking right next to you, you don't hear it.
I mean, in my opinion, the Coalition is doing a really good job with this. I am honestly excited. When I saw the beta and everything, be announced at E3, the Gears 4 trailer being announced at E3, that honestly blew my mind because, boom.
And we had no idea about it. It just dropped. Like, the beta, the Gears Remastered, we had, there was some leaked content, but, like, it leaked, what, a month and a half? Maybe 2 months tops before the actual beta started.
A couple of
which is, really short.
A couple of people, if anybody has ever paid attention to the community, is if you've watched, we were begging for, a collector's edition of this, kind of like Halo. But instead we get a remastered of Gal 1. I'll take that, because it's a new game, in a sense, for the Xbox One. And as I said, everybody's moving over to the Xbox One because it's got better graphics, it handles better, and everything like that. I am excited to say that the Coalition is doing an amazing job with this, and I'm praying, if anybody from Black Tusk, the Coalition, is watching this, please do not turn this into a Judgment game. Do not turn Gears Remastered or Gears 4 into a Judgment. I am begging you, don't do it.
Yeah. I think they're far from Judgment right now, like, and I thought also it was a really good way, the remastered, to bring Gears into a new generation of gamers, and also, like, to make us wait a year and a half maybe before the next Gears, because let's be honest, like, even near the end of the Gears of War 3, the community was, like, slowly decreasing, and then Judgment really killed it. And even though people are still playing Gears 3, like, what, 4,000 maybe
4,000,
each day?
5,000,
when I get online, that's what I see. Yeah, something like that. I mean, it can't really go for 2 years without a new game or without anything. So, at least having the remastered will make people play it, or at least hear about it, and see gameplay and something fresh.
And honestly, this kind of gives us YouTube teams a little bit something else to kind of showcase.
Yeah, that also, yeah. Because that would have been old, like, to get Gears 3 clips from, what, 2011 to 2016. It's like 5 years.
You've seen it all, basically.
I mean, we're doing it with Gears 1, but that's different.
Also, before we end this, because I think we're kind of getting close to our 7 minutes here, you also won the community montage edit.
Yeah, I won that. Actually, it was a tied with treble because he submitted. I forgot the name. My bad. But the edit he did for PGib, he submitted the trailer for it, and well, it's a really sick video. I don't know how we got tied, but I think we got tied because it was an old video that he submitted. But my entry, I don't even think I made it public yet. Um, it's something really simple. Like I heard about the contest maybe 24 hours before the end of it, and I had class and all, so I took one night, got a couple of cines, synced some of my clips, and that was it. So it's pretty cool. I received my package a week and a half ago, I think. I got a T-shirt and a mug with the Black Tusk and the Gears of War logo. The T-shirt has the Gears Omen on the front. On the shoulder, there's the Black Dust logo, and in the back, there's a Nasher and a Lancer, and a couple of like sentences, like two-piece zoomer, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. It's really nice.
Alright. As I said, we're getting kind of close to this, and as I said, really this is just our kind of thoughts and opinions on the beta, because as I said, this beta is almost perfection to me. A lot of people are enjoying it, just so
Yeah.
long as it doesn't go a Gears 3 route. This game will be amazing. So with that, we're going to wrap this up. If you guys want, down below will be links to Mark's channel, as well as the Avenge channel. Also,
The Array channel.
the Array
of
channel,
course.
because gotta get my team out there somehow.
Gotta represent.
It's been been a long time, man. It's just Gears is finally. I honestly hope that this game can bounce us back, because honestly, with Judgment, I thought our community was gonna die.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, so I think that's a pretty good wrap up right there. So
alrighty, guys.
hopefully it'll be really cool when the game comes out. And yeah, I'm really pumped for it. August will be pretty long to come,
Oh
honestly.
yes. So, alrighty, guys. That's it. Again, I'll link down below Mark's and the Avenge and the Array channels descriptions if you wanna go and check out some of their content. Be expecting a couple more comms from me, as well as Mark, because as I said, this game is about to pull in another generation of gamers, and hopefully we can see this community grow. If you guys have anything you want us to touch on for our next comm, it'll probably be, I'd say, a month or so, just depending on whenever we get free. Just let us know and we'll get back to you on that. Alright, guys? Anything you want to say, Mark, before we go?
Yeah. No, have a good night, everyone. We'll see you
everybody,
later.
have a good evening. Bye.